Hi, welcome to another episode. My name is DJ. Each week I bring you topics about current events, career development, holistic living, life hacks, and stories of inspiration and humor. So be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and review the show. Your comments are encouraged and appreciated. So I like to start each episode with a segment called What's Still Cooking. It gives me a chance to highlight things that I may watched or read or experienced over the last week that still may be lingering on my mind. So what's still cooking for me? So one of my favorite music artists is the queen of hip hop soul, Mary J. Blige. I was so thrilled to hear she'll be releasing a full-length documentary later this month titled Mary J. Blige's My Life. The documentary will premiere exclusively on Amazon Prime Video on June 25th.
Ooh, going down.
The only thing I think that kept us guided was the music.
My whole world's upside down.
It just saved you. Global superstar.
Double Oscar nominee.
9 Grammy Awards.
The queen of hip hop and R&B, Mary J. Blige. Real love.
Nobody sounds like her.
When Mary sang, I heard the pain of a generation.
In the neighborhood we lived in, it's like prison. There was a lot wrong, and there was a lot I needed to get out. That's why I had that pen.
Sleep don't come easy.
My life is probably my darkest album. At one of the darkest times I've had. Most of the times I was just depressed and didn't want to live. I had it all inside and I was able to sing it and write it. I didn't know that so many people felt the same way.
She made it okay for people to say it's all right to be me.
We still don't get to see that a lot, you know? Still.
Ooh, baby, I'm going down.
If you're here tonight and you're Mary J. Blige, then
I'm going down.
you have been tested, you have been tried,
My whole world's
and you have been proven.
A lot of young black women could relate to where she came from.
She gave us a face. She gave us a name.
Did something really powerful by inspiring each other to want to live to see another day.
upside down.
The documentary will showcase the career of Mary and her personal ups and downs and bouts with depression and getting beyond having low self-esteem. The 50-year-old released her debut album, What's the 411, in the summer of 1992. If you can remember the year of 1992, or if you were born yet, that was one of my favorite albums. Her follow-up studio album, My Life, has been considered her most personal and most beloved album by fans. The executive producer of the documentary is, of course, Mary J. Blige. Sean Love Combs. You know, Diddy recently legally changed his middle name to Love. He's always changing his name. And Quincy Jones, the producer who helped produce Michael Jackson's Thriller, is also an executive producer. So you know it's going to sound awesome. I'm really looking forward to seeing and hearing this documentary, so be sure to set your reminders for June 25th on Amazon Prime Video. So, business talk. So, here we discuss money, investing, career, and entrepreneur development. I've been a stock investor for years, and when I ask friends if they own stocks or have considered buying stocks, I've found that many people think they need a lot of money to get started, and unfortunately, they wait too long to begin and miss out on years of potential gains and returns. The good news is it doesn't take a lot of money to get started, and it's never too late to get started. I opened my first stock account years ago, and I'm so thankful I did because my stocks have grown over the years. I've seen thousands of dollars in returns. So how do you get started? Where do you go to buy stocks? Some questions people have are, what are the best stocks to invest in for beginners, or how much do I need to get started? Well, all those great questions, and there's an easy answer to that question: E-Trade. E-Trade has been around for decades, and I've been a customer for years. E-Trade offers different types of accounts and general trading and investing. So, where do you start to invest, or what different stocks should you invest in? Well, where do you shop the most? For me, I love Starbucks coffee, and I love the experience of visiting Starbucks. So, if there isn't a long line, or or if I'm shopping at Target, or so those are the first places you want to really look at, as the places that you love shopping and some of the places that you really enjoy frequently visiting. Or it could be that you found a company and you really enjoy the services and products that they're offering. So E-Trade requires only a minimum deposit of $500 to open a new account. So when you're in line with Starbucks, or at Target waiting in line, you'll know that those purchases that you're making, and the other people who are also in line waiting, every time you make a purchase or they make a purchase, some of that money is going towards your stocks, your investments. Or when you go out and buy a new iPhone, and the other million people who are buying new iPhones each year, you know that every time they make that purchase is also increasing your stocks as well. I'll leave a link in the show description so you can get started. And if you have any questions or need any additional information, you can email dj@djcareercoach.com. That's dj@djcareercoach.com. My email address will be there in the show description as well. In our effort to bring you inspiration, hope, and humor, we've come to the bright side of life segment of our show. This story is so encouraging. I'm sure it will resonate with anyone who has or still has student loan debt like I do. This week at the Wilberforce University, a private HBCU, historically black university in Ohio, surprised the graduating classes of 2020 and 2021 by clearing the student loans or students' school debt.
Because you represent the best of your generation, we wish to give you a fresh start. So therefore, the Wilberforce University Board of Trustees has authorized me to forgive any debt.
The university's president, Elford Anthony Pinkard, announced the news at Saturday's commencement ceremony, which was attended by both graduating classes due to the coronavirus pandemic. Students immediately erupted in loud cheers and applause, I would imagine. Many of those who were gathered at the Gadsden Lewis Gymnasium responded by raising their hands and jumping up and down. Pinkard said during the commencement ceremony, "Because we are in awe of your strengths and perseverance, because you have made your family and yourselves proud, because you have shown you are capable of doing work under difficult circumstances, because you represent the best of your generation, we wish to give you a fresh start. Your accounts have all been cleared and you don't owe Wilberforce anything." Wow, that's amazing. The university also released an online statement saying the school is honored to be able to give them a fresh start by relieving their student debt to the university. Man, if I was one of those students, I would have been running through the aisles. That is truly amazing. That's our show for this week. I'm so happy you stayed to the end. Please join me next week for another episode. In the meantime, you can stay in contact with me by emailing dj@djcareercoach.com. Again, that's dj@djcareercoach.com. I will also leave links to my social media in the show description. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and leave a review. Until next week, bye.